Yeah, I've noticed quite a lot of the tuber detectorists, the YouTube detectorists and etc. They're going from one signal to the next using the stability filter, etc. And they're going for straight from one to the other to the other to the other. You've got to go over it, hover on it a bit, then go over it, get hover for a bit, well, scrape over it for a bit. You've got to give it chance to kick in. So don't go from one target to another target to another target to another straight away, so close to each other. Just make sure you swing and you give that coil chance to investigate what's happening underneath it. Because it takes a couple of seconds for it to kick in when you do go over a dodgy piece of... Right. I hardly use it at all, but it's going to be so advantageous for loads of people, this. If you use it on one, cool. Use it on two, cool. Use it on three, sound. You don't lose much, hardly at all. But once you start going past getting up to 5 and 4, 5, 6, 7, you're going to lose a bit of performance. When you get to 11, 12, 10, 11, 12, 9, 10, 11, 12, you lose quite a bit of performance, and you'll find that some of the fines end up being filtered out with the iron when you're right next to the iron. So you've got to be careful. If it's away from the iron, you know, and it's sort of, it's gonna. But if it's next to the iron, there could be a chance of you filtering when you're really high. So just be careful what you're doing. If you're going to use it, I'd advise 1, 2 or 3. But you can use 4, 5, 6 till you get used to the iron and what it's telling you and stuff. But don't go too high. And make sure you've got a good technique. Keep that coil flat. Keep it scraping the surface if possible. Wear that coil cover out. And don't hover, keep it flat, scrape it, don't arc at the end, See, I'm babbling on now, but I can't help it. You start thinking of one, then you go to another thing that you think you forgot. And then you start talking about something totally different, but it is important. Anyway, I'll shut up. Alright, bye again. Remember when you're using this update, that when you're going over a piece of a signal that you think might be a signal, but it's iron, and you just need to investigate it. Give the stability control a few seconds, hover over it for a few seconds, scrape over it. I scrape over it just to make sure. Why am I doing that? Just to make sure that it kicks in, and then it analyses it. You've got to give that coil chance to kick in. When you're in heavy iron, to maximise your fines, doesn't matter what you're using, Deus, Garrett, Whites, anything, you've got to go slow in iron to maximise your fines. You're missing absolutely tons if you go fast. Take notice of any detectorists that say, oh, you don't have to go slow anymore, you can just whiz about. You're missing loads if you do that. Trust me, you're missing loads. Get on a good Roman spot, good medieval spot, and you're going to miss. You're going to go home with less than you could do, put it that way. And make sure you've got your red numbers on, because they're brilliant. On your ferrous indication thing, make sure you turn them on, because that's brilliant, is that new addition. I love it. And that's it basically. I'm going to show you, this is just an add-on. I keep thinking of things that I don't know if I've said or not. Anyway, after this video I'm going to show you what I mean by what you can miss with iron. I've done it millions of times, but I'm just going to put a quick little vid on to show you how important it is. Okay, I'm not trying to float my boat or anything. I'm just trying to advise. You can take it or not. When you watch the full video, make sure you just listen. Use your ears, listen and watch. It's more important than you watch what's happening on the ground, and just listen, take it all in and listen. Don't listen to me, listen to the machine and watch the screen, yeah? Okay, and that's about it really. Just be patient and listen, because it does help you. That's all I'm doing, trying to help. I'm not a media tart, as you can tell. So there you go. Anyway, good luck. When you're in a high and hot spot, a hotspot is usually iron infested. So you've got to be really careful, because if you haven't got the right technique, you are going to miss a lot of stuff. So I'm just going to show you now what you can miss. Just put some stuff down here next to bits of iron and blobs of iron. I'm going to show you how important it is to have good technique and a slow, steady swing. If you're swinging fast in iron, you're going to miss. Like I said, don't matter what you use, Deus, Garrett, anything. It's up to you. Whatever you use, you're going to miss. Simple as that. You've got to give that coil chance to work in between that iron to recover from the iron. So I'm just going to show you now. I usually show this on my big test beds that I do, but I'm not going to start burying. It's too warm. It's just stopped raining as well. Oh, it smells lovely out here. I love the smell. Don't you love the smell of tarmac and hedges and grass after it's been raining? It's absolutely gorgeous. It's one of them childhood memory smells. So I'm just in between all this nastiness again. I'm in between the nastiness. Cables, wires, cars, televisions, fridges, you name it, it's here. A nasty bad iron ground. Right, so I'll get on with it and show you the score, yeah? Right. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a noise cancel. Right, done a ground balance. Right, I've got recovery speed on 8 here. Right, so I'll go back. Oh no, hang on. I'll go up to oops, I've gone too far. Right, stabiliser. I'll put the stabiliser off. Right, and I'm going to start swinging. Right, just watch the swing. Am I on wide here? It doesn't look like wide. Yeah, I am. Right, so what's this? This is what most people, well, this is what, just an average of what most people do. So, there you go. This is what most people do when they're detecting. Right, did you hear any signals over there? Right, then you've got the hoverers. And then you've got the arcers. And this is no exaggeration. Right, and here's another version, even going like that. You've got lots of EMI, lots of ground noise, lots of iron noise. Right, so I'm now going to go this is how I work in heavy iron. Right, I might as well put the screen on for you to look at. Oh, let me turn the brightness up. Let me turn the brightness up. It's up. Right, here we go. Right, there we go. Nice and steady. So if I'm detected up to that, I've got that straight away. There's the iron in front, but I've got the signal before the iron. That's just a English pound coin. Sometimes you'll get the signal at the end of the coil, the edge of the coil. Yeah. And I can hover on that and stop them numbers. turning red. Right, now we'll go to the next one. Nice and steady. Scraping. Did you hear that? Now that's a big blob of iron, and that's a Roman coin there. That's a big top of it, a big massive square nail. Yeah, nice and steady. Medium tone there. Now I'll carry on. And next to this bit here, it's gone when you do that. So I'm detecting away. There you go. That's a small Roman coin. Next to a little, where's it gone? A little bolt. There you are. Where's it gone? There's a screw there next to it and a bolt there, an iron bolt. And there's the Roman coin. Yeah. Now, look at that. No signal there at all. But when you slow down, low tone 14. Even shows on the display. That's the iron. And there you go, that's the coin. And that's the iron. A big thick ring of iron. Yeah. Gone. Slow down. And that's why it's important as well to stay on multi-tone. Right, you've got this here. This is you've got a thing off a bike there, a bit of iron, clip, clamp, whatever. You've got one of them chain loops and a big thick piece of bronze. It's like a gaming piece or something. Right, so gone. Not there, not there. All gone. So now I'm going to go. That's it there. I can make them numbers black, look, concentrating on that. But that's all I need. Very tight, it's lovely. Right, and now we've got a misshaped Roman coin here. A thick bronze one. Nice flat piece of thick iron. And it's quite heavy, that as well, so that's just lost in the iron and the bits is that, right? So I'll slow down. Now I'm going to stop for that all day. It's even double repeating there, but when you go over it fast, it disappears. And this here, this is a livery button. I've turned it upside down because it's playing on that other side, but you can see it better like this. Got a loop on it, and then you've got a nice thick piece of jaggedy iron there. Right, so nothing there when you're swinging fast. That perfect dot in the middle and the iron on the top, look at that. So when you're going nice and steady, same thing when it's in the ground. Yeah, nice steady swing, arcing in a steady flat arc, and then as soon as you pass over it, you've got it, it's yours. Home in on that, dig it up. And if you're in a hotspot, usually hotspots are small tight areas, so if you grid just like this, nice and steady and slow, grid just like that, and you're going to clean up. Just grid up, grid down, one swing across, grid back up, one swing across, there you go. Right, I'm on 8 here, speed 8. Now, how I work... Oh, hang on. Let's do it for the stabiliser first. Right. Let's put that filter on 3. Right. It's gone. Right. Gone. Nice and steady. There you are. Some of these fines, I ain't got screen on, some of these fines see, that's cleaned the screen up, look. This big long there's not as much mess on the top of the screen now, if you notice, like there was before. So it's cleaned the screen up. This one as well. You get more of defined on a cleaner screen. So I'll show you something else here as well. Alright, this is full sensitivity. Yeah. Look how stable it is with full sensitivity on this. Look how nice that's got, look. Nice and steady up to the next one. Whoops. I've moved that right on top of the screw. Nearly just about. And this one. And this one. That's about 6 inches off the ground, that. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Oh, yeah, that pound coin. Right, so what I'll do now, I'm going to show you something else here. Now I've got carried away. Recovery speed. I'm going to set that down to 2. Watch this. Now look how quiet it's gone. The signals are more prominent, working nice and slow. Beautiful. And a big Roman. Keep it in the black. Right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the stabiliser. Oh, I've gone past it, haven't I? I'm going to turn it off. I'm still on full sensitivity here. I'm going to get a bit more noise. That was 5 inches above that coin then. All you need, nice, that little boop boop. Lovely noise. There, you heard that instantly, didn't you, that small one? Oh, my back's killing, just stood like this. So that's how important it is to swing slow. And if I put, oh, I've got to show you this now as well. If I put stabiliser, say up to, oh, I'll show you. Put it on 10 and you'll see a massive difference. So what I'm going to do, it sort of filters the coin down to a low. Can you hear that just go? It's like an echo. Well, not an echo, distant noise. Yeah, it's still getting the roam and that's good, so you lose depth, but they still come through, but you do lose depth. Struggling on that. Struggling on that. Getting that, but yeah, so, and if I go up to 12, twelve's practically took that pound coin out. Its filter's working in now, it's going overboard. You're going to get stuff, but yeah, so there you go, that's just a quick example. Usually when I'm, don't forget I was just on full sensitivity there. That shows you how stable the machine is when you got it set up a certain way, even with or without the filter. It's funny how it's raining now, and it's changed the signal of the iron. This, especially this one here, it's bitty now, but it's still there. Yeah, it's enough to stop you. That's a fact. That's why you should go slow in heavy iron. Yeah, don't matter when you're sweeping around just looking for general targets in a normal field, but when you get to a hotspot, usually really contaminated badly with iron and high mineralisation, you best go in nice, slow and steady. You're going to come away with more grid, and you'll come away with absolutely loads. Instead of going home with 5 Roman coins, if it's a good Roman spot, you'll come away with 30, 40. The more you practice, the more you'll get. The more it comes to you, the more you'll understand your machine. As I said, not floating my own boat. Just if just a few people listen to what I'm saying and it helps them, job done. Okay then, bye.